Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but your boy, I grew up eating soul food all the time. I'm talking about pork chops, neck bones, macaroni and cheese with cornbread. Your boy, I used to lick the bowl. I used to lick the bowl with my great auntie. She used to make pound cake. Yeah, I used to be standing in the kitchen while she making the pound cake. I was like, "Come on now, give me the bowl so I can lick the bowl." But my great auntie, she had them big great auntie arms. Some of the women, y'all be calling them bat wings. And I see some people on social media, they be like, "Boy, she ain't got them auntie arms. She don't have no auntie arms. Her ass don't know how to cook no soul food." And there's some truth to that. I believe that wholeheartedly. But here's the thing. A lot of people in my family, we used to eat these types of foods, but every damn body had auntie arms. Even the men. Even the men had great auntie arms. And so, I just noticed people would always say, "Yeah, she just big bone. Yeah, he just big bone." But I noticed that every damn body was big bone in my family. We had the high blood pressure going on, type 2 diabetes. People in my family, they started having like massive strokes. And so we used to have people that would, that we really loved and care about, they would pass away. And I didn't know what was really going on at that time because I was so young. But as I got older, and especially when I got to college and started studying exercise science, studying nutrition, man, I remember just being in one of my classes, I think it was Anatomy 2. And my professor was talking about these things, and my tears just started coming out my eyes. Because I'm just like, whoa, this is what my family was really going through? Man, this is what was happening? This is why my great auntie would always have me, "Hey, Quez, bring the trash can, bring the trash bag." And she would just be like vomiting and stuff, laying on the side of a bed, like, and I was just a little kid just thinking, "Oh, this is just routine." Because it would happen so often, and I'm like, dang, this is what was really going on. This is why my great auntie's boyfriend, when he had that stroke, he didn't speak no more. Like, a lot of y'all don't realize this weight stuff, the health, this shit is important. I know a lot of times I may say it in like an entertaining way, but I be straight for real with y'all. Because a lot of times we are normalizing. People are normalizing being overweight. Like it's okay. Like, hey, man, my mom was overweight. My granddad was over. My great aunt, my grandma was overweight. She don't supposed to be overweight too. Do you not realize being overweight is a trauma? Do you not realize? Think about it. When little kids, you can see, I've been binge watching Stranger Things, right? And so it's like a whole bunch of little kids. They be running around cursing and killing monsters and all kind of stuff like that. But cool. I just binge watched it the whole past 2 weeks. And these little kids are evil. Kids are evil, y'all. They be roasting, joning, talking about other kids who be fat. Straight up. Some of y'all probably did it. Some of y'all probably got bullied when y'all was in school for being overweight. And so, the kids talking about, "Hey man, you got man boobs. You got man titties. Why you got breasts? Bang, why your stomach so, if I hit your stomach, pork chops go fall out." This is because of the weight. And so, if you overweight, what make you think your kids not gonna be overweight? If you overweight and you're self-conscious about how your clothes fit, how your body looking when you're around people. You don't want to be social because you don't feel like you look the part. You're a little uncomfortable. You embarrassed. I was talking to a guy the other day on Facebook. He was like, "Shit, man, I really don't want to hit the gym. Man, I'm embarrassed, man. I feel embarrassed to go to the gym. What make you think if you keep living that way, especially if you got kids, what make you think your kids not go relive the traumas that you're going through? Why you think people be like, man, who come from the hood or who come from nothing, their parents didn't really have much growing up, and so they be like, dang, man, I gotta get to the bag. I gotta get to the bag because I want to give my kids everything. I want to give my kids the life that I didn't have. I don't want my kids growing up eating syrup sandwiches like I used to have to eat. Always eating, drinking Ensure because that's all my grandma had in the house. Eating, what else we used to eat? Sausage jelly sandwiches because we didn't have no money to eat real food. Y'all, you hear people like Lil Baby and them say shit like this. Like, some of us really live that shit. Some of us really live like that. We didn't have no money. That's trauma. And so people who didn't have money growing up, they trying to get their kids and their family, like the next generation, to not have to relive that same trauma. Same shit when it comes to fitness, health. You want to help, you want to make sure that your family and kids get out of the financial traumas. What about the health traumas? What about looking better, feeling good? The traumas of not having to go through type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. Some of y'all, you got moms and dads and uncles and aunties passing away in their 40s and early 50s. Traumas, especially if it comes from weight-related traumas. Them not eating properly, them not having energy to be able to do the things that you might want to be able to do and enjoy things with them. You see what I'm saying? They always tired, so you never really got to experience life with your aunties, with your grandma, with your mom, with your dad, because they was overweight. Somebody got to stop the trauma. But if you normalize and just sweep the shit under the rug, oh man, I'm just not motivated. I'll just start next year. You just prolonging the trauma. You making it normal. And then you wonder why you sad. You wonder why you depressed. Guys, whenever I have like a little nagging pain, like, you know, you live life, you might just bump your foot on the side of the bed or something. You might hurt yourself. Just all kind of shit happens. Life happens. But it could be the smallest little pain. Boy, it be stressing me out. I be tired as hell. I just know my level, my vibration just be going down. I'm big on energy. I notice my vibration be going down just from having that little nagging pain. Imagine if I was 30 to 50 pounds overweight. All that heavy weight on me. You damn right I'm probably going to be depressed. I'm going to be sad. Just low vibration. Because I got so much weight on me. Like, just think about it. Imagine if you was walking around with a 50-pound book bag all day. From when you wake up, from when you go take your ass back to sleep, you could be like, oh, boy, damn. Can I get my ass up again? Man, you're going to be tired. You're going to be frustrated. You'll be exhausted. And so, if you don't want to have those things, and you don't want your family to go through those things, you got to be willing to make a change. Because most times, if you keep sweeping it up underneath the rug, it don't just stay the same. The shit gets worse, y'all. So whatever you're going through right now, it gets worse. It's just like a tooth that you're not addressing. Like, if you got a bad tooth in your mouth or something like that, you just sweeping it up underneath the rug. You're like, I ain't gonna go to the dentist. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna go to the dentist. And then what happens over time? That motherfucker start decaying. It get worse. And so that's what's happening in your body. It gets worse. Inside, you might not even see it on the outside. Your stomach might not be getting, it might be big, it might not be getting bigger, but what's happening on the inside? It's getting worse. That's when you hear about people getting hypertension, type 2 diabetes. Things are getting worse. So you got to stop normalizing the traumas and the pains, man. I know it ain't easy. I know life be lifing. Shit, I'm the coach. Life still be lifing for me. I be having people who pass away in my family. I be having, conversations with my dad, be talking about my granddad. He has Alzheimer's. Y'all think shit having them conversations feel good? No. I that shit puts me in low vibrations sometimes. And I be like, damn. But I talk to myself differently. When I go through these experiences and these challenges, and this happens on a daily basis, my mood will shift. And so I'm not always motivated. I'm not always amped up and I want to go do the thing like work out and eat right and do these live videos for y'all. But I do it out of discipline. I do it out of my self-talk, the way I communicate with myself. I don't talk down to myself. I don't talk negative to myself. One of the most important skills, the older and older I get, about to be 34, one of the best skills a person can develop, especially nowadays, is the power of positive thinking. Because so many people nowadays, they think only about negative. You can look at my content and go down to the comments. You won't see too many people, boy, thank you, coach, thank you for putting them foods right there. What you gonna see? But I don't like none of that food. Broccoli so nasty. I don't like eating that protein. Negative. Versus the positive of, hey, coach, appreciate you. But I like eating that right there. Thank you for that. People are conditioned to think negative. And so if you start conditioning yourself to think positive, now your mental environment is going to be positive. Now that's going to start to affect your physical. What's going on outside in the real world. And so you can start changing these traumas that you're going through. So that way you thinking more positive. You're like, shit, man, you know what? I am a little heavy right now. I ain't liking the way I'm looking in this mirror. You know, I'm about to go make some changes. Cause I want my kids to grow up different. I want to give my wife and my kids a better example. I want to be a better role model for them. You know what, man? Me and my wife, we be having a little fun in the bedroom, but I want to have a little bit more fun in the bedroom. I want to go on vacation and have more fun. Positive thinking. Forward thinking. Stop living in the past. Stop thinking so negative, guys. All right? And if you do these things, this is what's going to help you change those generational curses. Stop normalizing. Stop sweeping that shit up underneath the rug. If you know you looking at yourself in the mirror and you feeling sad and disappointed about it, change that shit. If you know when you're around your kids at the park and you see all these other fit parents around and you the heavy parent and you tired as hell all the time, it's a reason you feel bad. Change it. If you know in the bedroom you ain't slinging and doing like you used to do in the bedroom, change it. Because if you got that big old ass stomach, guys, everybody ain't gonna have no mandingo. Everybody just ain't gonna have the mandingo. But if you lose that big old ass stomach, your soldier, he'll look a little bit bigger than what he do. He'll look a little bit bigger if you lose that big old ass stomach. Think positive, guys. Alright? Don't think victim mentality. Oh, the world is against me. I'm gonna be depressed forever. I'm gonna be sad forever. I'm gonna be fat forever. That's negative thinking. Change your thinking and you'll change your life. All right. If you found this podcast helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel, the Lose the Big Ass Stomach podcast. And also, if you rock with this podcast, man, go ahead and leave your boy a 5-star review, man. Go ahead and leave your boy a 5-star review. At the time of making this podcast, we already up to 35 5-star reviews, baby. 35. Know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm talking about, man. We living out here. We making moves. The movement is growing. And so I appreciate y'all. And more free game is on the way. We out. Let's go.